Okay, welcome back to another Wartales video. We are picking up with our Spearman just after a wolf fight that we took in at the very end of the last video. The wolf fight, as expected, was a really quick one and didn't actually take us much time or effort at all. But it wouldn't have been much to watch. I think we did end up getting hit by wolves once maybe through the whole fight. No, twice. I think they hit our armor twice. So there wasn't much going on, that's for sure. Grab some alcohol, sweet. All right, so our Spearman squad, picking back up where we left off, we have managed to pick up a brute. So we are getting a little bit closer to our goal of being tomb ready. We're heading down to take out a couple of bandits in one of the bandit towers first, because we do want to clear the bandit camp in the area. And just talking to these villagers to pick up a quest for a cannibal in a cave nearby. If you don't talk to the people in the village here, the quest is actually a little bit bugged, and you can get to a point where you can't finish it off. So definitely something that you need to be aware of, I guess, going in. All right, we got 7 level 4 enemies. We've got a squad that is almost level 4 ourselves, and we've got 7 of us too, so we should be pretty sweet with this fight. Pretty easy one. There's a little bit of fog and mist around, which does make it slightly harder for me, and no harder at all for the enemy. But they also look like they're grouped up very heavily on one side. So let's leave one of our tanks over there. We got 2 hoodlums, and it's a hoodlum we can't see that gets to go first. Alright, let's run out of his range and just engage this one. And we'll give ourselves protection as well. Just in case there's more things hiding in the fog gonna pop out and surprise us. Okay, let's head into the fog with a spearman first of all. We've got a marauder here, and our aim will just be to lock a lot of these characters down and stop them from moving. I don't think we're going to be able to stop that hoodlum. I think there were only 2 poachers, and they start both over on the right hand side of the field, so it won't be too much of a problem. And we probably had 3 in here and one out the other side, or 4 out the other side, sorry. This marauder is getting a little bit confused, not knowing which way to look. And so again, in case you're tuning in and you haven't seen any of the other videos, this squad setup is very much about a lot of control. It's a very control-heavy party, and trying to make sure that what we're doing is getting locking down enemies, you know, setting up spear walls, that kind of thing, to stop them getting damage in on my team, basically. I can probably be doing things slightly more efficiently than we are, but that's not too much of a problem. Alright, we do a knockback and trigger another opportunity attack. And we're not able to move into a better spot for any sort of barrage there. Alright, so as we run in, we'll actually get into a pretty good spot for galvanized from something like this too. Look, 53-47 in a fight that's going to be as easy as this. I actually don't mind hitting my own team a little bit, which may sound a little bit odd, but there is an achievement on your archers for hitting your own squad mates 5 times. I try to make the most of all the little bonuses you can get through titles, and that's the kind of thing that I like looking for, is getting those little bonuses in. We could capture the hoodlum, but there's actually nowhere to hand them back in at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that. And it would be nice to run over and engage that hoodlum, but don't have the movement, so we'll just take this one out of the fight for now. And we would have been knocked out of combat anyway. Our other tank does take the tanking. He's got 3 stacks of poison on him. I could consider Yeah, we can get a kill there. I could consider healing him, and I likely will, just to make sure I'm taking as little damage as possible. Alright, we've got another poacher who's taking his turn from the mist over here. He'll be up first. So I definitely want to get someone in front of this spearman. And I'll aim for it to be the tank as well. Let's target both of them. Might have to try to get this hoodlum out of the way. I feel like he's going to be kind of in the way for where this tank needs to go. And last little bit of movement, just move slightly out of the way there. He's our friendly neighborhood poacher. A little bit of damage from the poison, but nothing that we need to concern ourselves with. Get some more valor, line ourselves up a little. And we want to leave the Marauder in the zone at the moment so that as soon as he moves to do anything, our Spearman locks him down. Okay, so we've got a couple of big goals for the run in this session. As well as getting Tomb ready, what I actually want to do is commence the Tomb. I think it's going to be maybe tough with the squad that we've got, but I am always willing to give it a shot. I think the biggest reason that it's going to be tough with the group that we have right now is that there's a lot of enemies obviously in the tomb that do we have any movement? No, we don't. There's a lot of enemies in the tomb that charge at you from out of the shadows and deal quite a lot of damage. Oh, I shouldn't have moved him. He's going to take some more poison damage unnecessarily. And with those characters coming out of the mist, the darkness, and attacking your squad mates, it is very dangerous to have a group that is heavy on spearmen and archers. So I'm not too sure overall how it's actually gonna go for us. I am nervous that we will lose a couple of people in the tomb. Now, this run is done on hard, but it's not done on Iron Man, I don't believe. Let me just double check that. I'll check after this tower anyway. You can always check depending on whether you've got an option for returning to town or not. So you can tell quite easily and quickly from someone's menu whether they're on Iron Man. I don't know, the return to town option is not one that I use much anymore. Oops, breaking a few lockpicks here. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Cool. Alright, now this thief's profession is maxed out, so it might be worth getting someone else to learn the thieving profession as well. Maybe our next archer can take that up too. Okay. Oh no, we do have Return to the Last Village, so we are not on Iron Man. Alright, now we've taken out 2 of those. We do not have the mission for the Bandit lair yet, so we do not want to do the Bandit lair before we have the mission for it, because that's a whole bunch of extra easy gold that you will otherwise miss out on. A couple of squads around the place. We could jump into Count Lahart's castle and check out his forge. I like how you've got different little areas around the place now as well. Just use that as a quick armor repair stop. I can sell the Great Pig Iron, which we don't need, a dagger, which we don't need, and an Ornate Hammer, which we don't need. I feel like we're making a fair bit of cash from the loot that these guys are dropping. We do come up to this little farm. So in the Cortia mill here, when you talk to this lady, she does talk about how she's not doing too well, and I think we can rob a couple of things from her. We can steal some grain, which we're going to do, And steal some more grain as well, which we're also going to do. I'll show you why soon. One of the things you'll notice once you've talked to her, you do get a little... oh, I did not see those boars coming. Don't have enough to distract them, so we will fight them. Okay, so the lady in the mill there, you do get the little quest, and she has a map that you can buy. Now, if you caught the last video that I filmed, it was actually done in a, like, we went and solved that little treasure map and, you know, collected the treasure from it. 3 boars, 35 health, and another 4 there. I might put a couple of spearmen up there, and they should actually be able to deal with that themselves. 6 down here. Yeah, they'll run around. All right, cool. Yeah, and so you actually have to go into town and buy some things like amber and sell to the lady in the mill there if you want to finish that quest. You can't just solve the mercenary treasure. First one to act is over here, so let's go. Let's start killing these boars. Ugh, 33, so close. I was hoping Fury would be enough to tip him over there. So fighting the boars here is actually not a terrible thing for us. We did want to stock up on a little bit of leather for some crafting that we've been attempting to do in town a couple of times and have unfortunately been short on leather each and every time. Once we do a little bit of that crafting, we'll just have, again, a slightly better bow for one character and a little bit better armor for one of the others as well. Yeah, I could have switched my characters around for a little bit more damage here, but not a problem. And let's run over. So I'm being pretty aggressive with these boars. I feel like my spearmen on this side will be able to handle their group pretty easily, and so with the other side, I've just kind of loaded more characters up to try to kill these boars a bit faster. My tanks are not particularly... he can't reach anything yet, so I'll skip with him. My tanks aren't particularly high damage dealers. They're there more just to cop the hits. So that's that is what they are doing, and you know what tanks in general will do in games, I guess. So we've taken a couple of hits on our armor. I was going to see whether maybe we could finish the fight without taking any hits at all, but it doesn't matter too much. Alright, so, ooh, Gabner, I had actually thought I'd selected my other archer there. Not a problem, though. Alright, and you can see we're getting them all nice and low. Actually feel like those 2 guys will clean up that group faster than the rest of them will. Now, do I want to... Let's target them a little bit. Why not? Don't mind burning through a little bit of valor here because I'm likely to have to rest before we go and take some more fights. We're not going to go do the Bandit lair just yet, as I do want to. I'll probably kill the other skull camp as well, just because we don't want to take too risky a fight and lose any characters, because that'll just slow us down for getting to the tomb. All right, what do we got? Who's up first? That boar over there can reach us. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you get a point whenever you kill something, and you can kill one of them. You're going to need 2 valor points for maximum effect, so let's kill you and set targets up on... one of you. Done. Ah, good. We get a shot. Very nice. My archer, very nice. Let's run around and knock him into it again. So just trying to take out the boars before their turns as such. That won't kill him. Could just let him take that damage. Now let's knock him back. And we'll do a neutral Valor Point turn to take that boar out. Alright, he's going to gain a Valor Point just for being in combat. And we'll just kill that boar. Galvanize for a couple of points and continue the fight. This will give our Spearman up here enough of an opportunity to take out 2, maybe 3 of the boars on his turn, which is what we're after. And another Valor Point for us as well. Alright, let's go with this Spearman now, just to reduce the damage we're going to take. 1. Doesn't look like we will quite get all of them this turn. Again, not too much of a problem. Probably say that quite a lot, just as a way of filling some of the silence in these longer videos. I found it interesting, so trying to record some different length videos for people. So obviously there's some of the shorter tutorials which have been pretty popular. However, I think it is kind of fun seeing how a strategy unfolds and seeing a squad go from like where they begin, which is, you know, like obviously not crazy powerful, and particularly on hard, you know, some people do find the battles a little bit trickier. Seeing them go from, you know, this tiny little squad of mercs who cannot really kill very much at all into the fighting force that you see before you. And we wrap up with the boars. Look, I have a couple of characters like one move away from killing them, so I'm not going to let them run away. Having more willpower does mean you can actually end those fights a little bit quicker, which is quite nice when you're aiming to try to, you know, get through more fights in a session. But overall, I still don't mind. We're carrying a lot of carcasses, which is pretty heavy. And we do have an alcoholic in the team. Captain Calic, the Nimble Elbow. Fantastic. I do like getting more points. And we wanted a little bit of extra movement on our archers, so... Yeah, so getting some willpower and boosting that morale stat can actually make those fights a little bit quicker. If you do want to just kind of get through more in a session by session basis. However, it takes a while, and I would generally recommend doing it on a bigger squad, if anything, because the willpower makes even more of a difference, and obviously the battles are even larger. So, I guess it all balances out. Maybe end up having about the same sort of length battles. Alright, do we have any other things to the north? Yes, we have another easy one up to the north. Great. And we're not looking to hire someone straight away, so we are a little bit riskier with my negotiating. And sort of a little bit more willing to spend on the different things. Alright, we currently only have 3 days worth of food, so we are going to spend a little bit of cash on that. Some more pork. And we can actually get some beans here as well. Now, what do we need for that recipe? We needed 1 beans for every 2 pork. So we have 20 pork. Let's buy 10 beans. Done deal. That's a whole lot of mutton stew. And we actually need more salt as well. So let's stock up on that. All right, we're running a little bit closer to our carry weight maximums there. Do I have anyone not wearing a belt item? I do. There we go. However, I don't think we need to worry too much about our carry weights. Let us continue. Oh, wait, we could make... Let's make Gabner that bow now. That'll burn up a couple of resources for us as well. And we can also do a repair, which won't free up any carry weight, but will take a little bit of cash out of the pockets. Okay, now our next destroyer. He doesn't have a profession yet. I am actually going to give him blacksmithing. Our pikeman is at the highest level possible, so we're not getting anything for having that pikeman do it now. And having a destroyer that can deal some extra damage even while tanking, it is helpful. Every little bit of damage helps in the game. And who knows, if we get a lot of strength level ups for him, might end up turning into one of our better damage dealers. Good, we got a 2-star shield. Let's put that on you. Nice 5 and 3% boost. Oh, and I think I just... Oh no, I still don't have the rope for the longbow. So close, so close. And we can make 1 set of medium armor, which we still need as well. So let's do that too. Ooh, fantastic. We actually got a 3-star there. So one of the things, if you're very, very lucky with your crafting, you can actually get a 3-star set of armor, which improves all the stats a little bit further and gives you another slot. So once you have finished the path achievement, what is it? Crafting 50 armors, probably in power and might. 50 armor layers. Yeah, so once you've actually forged 50 sets of armor, you do get a bonus slot in every piece of gear that you equip, which is pretty cool. Means that you can end up getting 4-slot armor potentially, which is a huge strength and armor bonus if you're using the right armor layers as well. Okay, so whilst we're here, we will chat with this lady, the apothecary Celil. And if we give her 10 snow iris, she actually rewards us with the blueprint gurney, which is something that we can heal injuries with on resting. So that one's absolutely fantastic. And I'm a big fan of saving up 10 snow iris for that. It'll save a lot of money in the long run. Alright, we are going to accept the quest to bring the priest along with us while we're going here as well. So, this just means we can kind of knock off the main storylines whilst we're going. And we got so much iron, I actually don't mind if I break a few of these, but... Still obviously better just to unlock them with no loss. Other way there. And there we go. Sweet. The blueprint for braces and another knowledge tomb. We're not going to be near any guard patrols where we are right now. So I kind of wouldn't mind becoming a little bit wanted here as well. Anyone else I can steal off nearby? Do you know what? I think I forgot to pick up a key back in Tiltron to open a chest in this area too. Alright, we've got a bunch of duelists in this group. You can see 3 guys wielding their giant swords. Oh, 3 hired killers, sorry, not duelists. Ravager and crewmate, okay. So the hired killers do a big AoE attack. So just got to be a little careful of them. Ooh, and they have brutality when they're not engaged. Their leader is not engaged. So We definitely want to be engaging him as quickly as possible. I'd kill it and a crewmate up first. Alright, I think I'm going to get my main tank involved. Let's engage, weaken the man, and I'm actually going to do deflection as well, just to soak up a few hits from these guys at the beginning. Alright, they're all grouped quite nicely, so I'm thinking... Can we get a 3-man galvanize off? No, we cannot yet, so let's set that up for next turn. And let's just stop this Ravager from getting too much further. So we can target him with that. And we shall. A little bit more damage on the crewmate. Oh, I didn't expect that to proc it. Oh well. And we'll do a nice big AoE target there as well. Not really going to be able to engage anyone there. I can finish next to an ally pretty easily, so let's do that. Keep targeting this crewmate. They have a lot of armor. I wouldn't have minded taking a swordsman to kick and take out enemies' armor, but in the party at the moment, we just don't have room for a swordsman with that skill. I really just want to stop him for now. I'm not going to be able to kill anyone on this turn. Let's get that crewmate again. And we'll just move back a touch. Alright, so we're going to be set for a very nice Galvanize on the next turn to refill all of the Valor points that we need. And we will be set to go. Oh, maybe we can even get a Galvanize this turn. There we go, on 5 members. A 5-member Galvanize is great. So that's the captain's ability there. And just means that I can pretty happily even set up a second barrage. And it means that we'll be able to do things like finish off this this crewmate nice and easily. I think we'll only trigger 1 archer instead of the 2, which is fine. I know, looks like the second archer does take a shot anyway. 31 health. Let's finish next to an ally, and I explained in my last video as well, but if you do spear wall too close to an enemy, they can sometimes actually still get their attack on you, which is not great. Now, this hide killer is not engaged yet, so we do want to engage him to make sure he doesn't run in and do a big AoE on us as well. So we will do that now. I think he may hit 2. Oh, yeah, he hits 3 of us. That's a pretty big hit for me running in and setting it up for him. And we will aim to take out Lauxos before the end of this turn. Down he goes. I don't think I really need to set up any other AoE here. But because I can, I will. Now, this other side of the battlefield, they're going to be so slow in getting to us that we'll be able to take out this side of the battlefield easily and then deal with them as they arrive. Nice little 1-2 again. Oh, 3, and I think we'll even get a shot off from here. Will we? No, we won't. Okay, great. We didn't waste everything that we had. And we'll just run up and finish our turn next to someone. Sweet. And Gabner gets the kill. Four enemies remaining. I think this was one of the, quote-unquote hard quests that we had. Obviously not going to cause too many problems for us here. Okay, so we know the hide killers are going to come around this way. And what we'll do is we'll just set up our arc there. Kind of hoping one runs into the Spearman as well, but unlikely to occur. Well, maybe possible though. Nope, doesn't trigger it. I don't want to take too much more damage on these guys, so we'll just kind of poke them out of the way. And we will just lock down these last couple of enemies. So basically, as long as we position ourselves right, they won't get another attack in this battle. There we go. Oof, 2 damage remaining. Kind of a good Fury candidate. Why not? I don't mind spending all my temporary Valor points each battle as well. It's really, again, they're there to be used, so might as well use them. These two spearmen backing each other up does do a very good job. And we'll be wrapping this battle up pretty soon. And that should do it. Could have only hit him for 23, which would have been unfortunate, but wouldn't have prolonged the battle too much more. Alright, we'll just get rid of our wound. We need to loop up to the north, so let's go do that first. Now, I have a few more pitons left in my bag. Good. And we need to explore the tomb at the same time. Now, we might be in an area with a bit of danger. No, we're not. That's good. Alright, let's create ourselves some pork stew. So it's not always the best use of pork to make the big meals like this, but I like having a number of meals with the constitution bonus kind of available. Keep it handy. And we're about to go in and do a bandit lair as well. So, you know, we might as well. Now, you might have seen that I... let's get rid of 1, 2... and add another 12 of these. You might see that in there, what I just did was... What was I thinking? What did I just do? I have left 6 wheat in my bag. So I've left 6 wheat in my bag for a particular reason. I will show you soon, but having 6 wheat in your bag around the county of Arthas is pretty handy to net you a free pony. Alright, now our spearmen. Our spearmen are the ones who are the most likely to be kind of near other companions, so they're the ones that I like making lieutenants. Picked up some more stuff there. We are actually going to heal. We're going to learn the brace. We cannot make the gurney or the brace yet. We need more rope. Okay, I feel like we need to visit a prison to get some rope at some stage. I'm trying to decide whether I'll actually show that on a video or not, because it's just going to be running back and forth. Alright, let's take out the other bandit skull tower whilst we are here. Taking out the skull camps obviously make the bandit lair that little bit weaker. And we've got 9 level 4 opponents. Alright, not too bad. We should be alright with taking these ones out. No bombers in the mix. We had some few little problems with bombers in the previous video. Oh. Did I hit a button there to make everyone's stats show every time? Gotta say I don't love it. Oh, there we go. Alt. Cool. I'm glad that is not on anymore. It's a little bit distracting. Too many things on the screen. Alright, so they're quite tightly grouped this time, so we are not able to split the pack in the same way we have in a couple of the other fights. They've got 1 poacher up first, so we want to make sure that we're not setting up a spear wall just prior to him doing his thing. In fact, we may try to stay away from that poacher just in case. And this hoodlum will be up very early on as well. Okay, so what do we got? We got a good spear throw there, and Hamad is the one that does the most damage with that. So I'm just gonna come in, take a few pokes at this hoodlum. Might even be able to take him out. We can. And what do we got? 3 poachers. Let's run over this way. And we'll target that way. We should be able to stop somebody there. Alright, with this hoodlum up next, we're gonna go and start dishing out some damage on him. And we've got a marauder up next. Let's just... So their marauders are probably the higher damage units. We've got a little bit to worry about from the hoodlums and poison, but not really too much. And we might just start setting ourselves up to take out a few of these enemies. Now, we're unlikely to kind of get a very good barrage there. The hoodlum's already gone for the turn, and nothing else is going to kind of run in close to us. These 2 poachers will just go for this spearman from their maximum range. And I kind of want these guys to go closer before my swordsman runs in as well. So let's just go and finish this guy off. Probably could have used a standard attack there because I cannot move to reach anyone else, and I don't want to set up given that the poacher wants to move in and shoot him. Standard attack probably would have saved, well, it would have definitely saved us a valor point there. Alright, 2 on my tank on the right hand side, so he's doing his job, keeping him busy. And I really do want to get a better bow for Gabner. The upgrade we got, look, it's something, but could have been a little better. Alright, now our tank can get involved. So this hoodlum will run around the back and do a backstab. Little bit of poison. Incoming poacher. I seem to be a little tired this evening. Alright, let's see if we can stop this marauder doing much more. So we got 3 moves before we have an enemy acting. Let's do the same with the poacher on this, sorry, the hoodlum on this side. Oh, that was a very good shot. I'll just finish him off. 17 and 17. There's no point setting up a spear wall there, not with 3 poachers around. And what I actually want to do is get this swordsman up and into these poachers' faces. So we will take him out. And we will get this swordsman running up this way. With 3 poachers here, knocking him back every time. It might actually take a little while to get in combat with him, but see how we go. See how we go. And let's start laying down a bit of damage on the archers too. So there's no point setting up barrages here for them. Because the poachers will knock them out of barrage unless you kill them. And there's no real guarantee that we'll get the kills either. So we'll cop a few arrows here, but with the armor that we've got on the characters, they will survive. Yeah, see, we're not even really doing much damage there. Our tank will take a couple of arrows. He's got his shield, so arrows do a fair bit less to him. And we have plenty of temporary valor points after a nice little galvanization there. So we can be a little bit more liberal with our spending. So in general, with the skull bandit fights, so I have noticed that this one tends to be just a little bit harder than the other fight, which is, I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's either this one or the other one that sort of, one of them tends to be hard, one of them tends to be pretty easy. Overall, I don't think we're at any risk of losing. Like there's 0% chance that we're going to lose a character in this fight, which is good. We don't want to lose people. So even though I am saying they do hit harder here, it's still not even close to being hard enough for us to worry about. They got a surprisingly early set of actions that round. Not quite sure why. Again, will not make much difference to us overall. Marauder down. Let's use our tactical order just to finish that bit of the fight off. And up we head. Not going to worry about spear walling them. If I can stand one back and spear wall and hit them, maybe I will. Yeah, I mean, they're so close. Oh well. I'll just do it because I can. And if I stand here, my Spearman can't get knocked back. And that will trigger the knockback, so I might just wait there this turn. Good, good, good. I wouldn't have triggered the knockback, they were too close to each other. I feel like my squad here has very low willpower because it does seem to take quite a long time for me to actually get 23 out of 24. It does seem to be taking quite a long time for me to get galvanized, and I think I've only been offered like let them flee from battle like once against some wolves maybe. Has not been many times at all. Okay, we definitely need some movement on Melende. And again, I'm going to take Valorous Duel on this character because with the Spearman, I can actually use this to generate multiple Valor points per turn. Rather than just the one. That's if I use the Spearman right and position her well and that kind of thing. Anyway. I actually quite like deflection on tanks because it does mean that they can live for a fair bit longer. Am I going to break this lockpick and have to make some more? Oh no, we get lucky. We have so much ore in the bank that I'm not too fussed about it. But it is nice not having to go and make more things again. More mutton stew. Fantastic. Alright, well, that is that one done. Let's loot back up to the tomb. Alright, so we've got a few level 3 characters now, a few level 4s. I wonder if we're ready for the tomb now. I think we need to pick up a couple more torches. What do we got? We've got 4 torches and only 2 characters that can carry one. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just get into this tomb and see whether we can get it done with a level 3 party. Now this group here, they're kind of running out of food and whatnot, so they don't attack you. You can give them something to receive additional torches. So you can either give them food or you can give them a baton. Now, given that we don't have much rope, we've got 3 batons. Let's give them one of those. And we accept our torches. So heading into the ruins, you want to have around about 8 torches or so. I've got 7, which is, I think, going to be enough given that I kind of know how the tomb is laid out and where to look for everything. So I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to get through the tomb. I will save it here and I will rest outside the tomb though as well. And I will also repair... I can't repair all my armor. Let's repair yours. Yours. I'm probably not, and I might save a few tools actually. So I'm probably not as well set up as I could be heading in. Given that I've only got 2 people with a torch instead of 3. I don't have many tools for armor repair, which my Spearman will definitely need. But what we can do, let's give ourselves some bonus constitution and some bonus strength. And eat away. Now let's go the stolen mushrooms first. Alright, we rest up, get our Valor points back up, 9 out of 9. And let's hit the tomb up. Let's do it. I wouldn't consider myself quite tomb ready yet, but I am willing to see how we do. Alright, in we go. Explore. Okay, so... do I want to take her with me? Let's heal her, sure. I feel like she's just going to run out and be a massive pain for us, particularly given that we have a fairly pikeman and archer heavy combo. But my spearman could protect her quite well, so I could use her as bait. Alright, let's do it. She is our third torch and bait. Done. Now, I can't change her gear at all, unfortunately. I would really love to be able to just give her some armor that I'm carrying. Ooh, and we got some quite nice medium armor. Let's pop that on. And I'll keep this light armor handy, just in case someone's does get damaged and I want to replace it. 5 out of 23. You can have 21 armor. There you go. Okay. And we are fighting level 5s. Oof, okay. That's sort of what I wanted to avoid. Level 5 creepers in particular deal a huge amount of damage. Alright, so we're a little bit spread out. We got lots of mole rats taking their turns first. And we are very much going to try to gather our party first and foremost. That is job number 1. So you can select the units and see which direction they're going to be coming from, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if it's entirely intentional. And my aim here will be to try to kill a couple of things as they come in. If I can, at least. Oh, man, okay, so we're not going to get a kill each round on the mole rats. 26 health each. And the creepers are the dangerous ones. Okay, so we've got a creeper coming in this direction, and he can reach this, this enemy. So, what we'll do, we could run out to meet them, but I think that's going to be even riskier. And we got some mole rats coming in as well. Okay, so they're either going to run out randomly by themselves, in which case we want this spearman to follow them. Or not. I'm just trying to decide how we want to set this up. Okay, so I think a few things are going to come in from this side. So I am going to set up a barrage zone there. Okay, we've got this creeper coming in. I'm going to disengage this spearman, run up and pike wall that. And we've got another creeper over here coming in. Now, we don't have much that we can defend with there yet. And this creeper is the first one we need to worry about. So let's poke that mole rat back out. Let's run our spearman around. And let's pike. Alright, so we stopped the creeper in his tracks. Great. We don't get to take a shot with the archer though. Alright, and this is what I was worried about. Like, this ranger just runs out and does, like, these attacks. And is just so open. Look at that. They're standing, like, right next to her. There must be a creeper right there. Alright, down we go. Can we at least shed some light? We can. Okay, we're now the closest target, so we're going to get attacked. But 92 health, 27 to 34 damage. And that is without their damage bonus from being in the shade, in the shadow. So one hit, Luckily, my armor reduces that a little bit. And you really don't want them coming at you out of the darkness. See, our archer hasn't taken a shot of opportunity at either of those ones yet. Okay, so we got a couple of people with torches down here. We got no more creepers coming up just yet. So let's get rid of that mole rat. And let's target those two. Alright, and we're going to come over and we are going to be trying to stop this creeper getting any more hits in on us. And he shall not. Oh, man, and I'm getting these guys so close. If I just had a tiny bit more dexterity or strength on some of these characters, we would be cruising along. Okay, so here we're not going to get that creeper down to half health, so let's take out the mole rat. And engage him, and we've got two creepers that are still yet to move. One that's too far away. Two that are too far away. Alright, sweet. I think we're going to be okay in this battle at least. As long as our ranger doesn't run out and start killing herself anyway. Alright, so we got this creeper up first. We can pretty safely just take out this mole rat. And stand still. Archer takes the shot. Very nice. Pikeman's turn. Yep, let's get rid of him. Great. And do we have any creepers that can now reach them? There was one more over here somewhere. Not entirely sure where. I'm going to take a gamble in that direction. Sometimes it's better to maybe stop the attack than not. Okay, that creeper's moving in a little while. That one's sort of out of range still. Not going to give this one a chance. And our archer hasn't taken many shots yet, so... And we'll give ourselves some fury. Okay, so overall, this fight has been pretty smooth, primarily because we didn't get too many creepers coming in at us all at once, right from the word go. So that's when the fights become much more punishing, and you really need to be careful. Yeah, so they are coming in from that direction. Now, there's really not much I can do. I feel like using 2 Valor points there is not the best move, because I do want to save my Valor points for the next fight as well. We haven't used Galvanized yet, so we will do that just to get us up to maximum. And we don't have too many enemies left, so... Alright, now is this guy coming in this turn? No, that's the guy over here, isn't it? Alright, ooh, there we go. We can actually see him already. So, let's weaken him. Let's use the torch, set him on fire. So you have to be a little careful when you are using your torch as well. You don't want to use too many torches in battle, otherwise what ends up happening is that you... which creeper's up first? The one in hiding. Okay, we're going to go for a little explore here. Like this will hit my friend. Oh, that was totally not what I wanted to do. Kind of want to keep him in the spotlight. I may have moved too far away. I did. Oh no. Alright, let's go and... Oh, this is bad. Luckily, Gabner can heal him. Except for the mole rat that's nearby. Alright, let's run back and hope we can get a... Good, good, good. So sometimes when they're coming out of the darkness, they do run around and avoid those areas. Alright, this creeper's up next, so it would be ideal if we can lock him down too. Knock him back. Don't let him move. And so if the creeper had run in and hit our spearman, and then that mole rat had come in and hit him, that would have been a dead spearman. Most common cause of death in the ruins would be the mole rats, just kind of finishing off a character. Alright, now we are on fire, so we need to make sure we move before we finish our turn. But there should just be this one creeper and one mole rat left, and we're good to go. Nope, might hit my own dude here. That was a poor decision when he's on such low health. I guess if the creepers and mole rats can't finish my own team, then my my team of archers will do the job just fine. But yeah, you don't want to use too many torches, because anytime you swing your torch in battle, you actually use one of those uses remaining. And that reduces the number of torches you actually have to explore the ruins as well. Which is something you need to be a little conscious of. Again, it depends. If you know where you need to go in the ruins and what you need to look for, then it's not too bad. Alright, now we're going to pick up a ton of animal carcasses in here. We get a level up on our pikemen, great. 12 movement is enough on pikemen, I think. Alright, and we want to find a key to unlock that chest. And off we go. Having a rope in your bag is very useful for this. And our first symbol on the wall is the red cross. We do pick up another torch and another rope, and you can look around, and that's one of the bodies on the ground. So we didn't get any not combat options, but commentary there. And we have not yet been attacked again. Good, good, good. Let's just pick the lock. Though I think I might want to make a few more lock picks first. And I do feel like it struggles a little just in the camp settings here. The ruins, that is. And I want to repair our main tank's armor again. Alrighty, off we go on another lockpicking adventure. So you can choose to break the door down. However, if you do that, someone will most likely sustain an injury. When you already... I'm carrying a fair bit of spare medicine, but I actually mainly carry that so that I can run from a fight if I need to run from a fight and not be too worried about it. There's no body and nothing on the ground in here that you need to find or worry about. We've got 38 light remaining. So we've got a yellow circle. We had the red cross. We have another body in here to inspect. Again, a little bit more rope. Another treaty on the plague. And another torch. So we're gonna have plenty of light. Okay, we need a scholar. Let's just make one of our prisoners our scholar. And off we go. Now, fingers crossed this doesn't take me too long. I may edit it slightly if the puzzle does end up taking me that little bit of time. What do we want? You're going to have to go over here. You need to go over there. I need to switch those two. Around. It's not quite going to do it, is it yet? And you need to go there. Alright, and now we should be good. Let's rotate them around. And we're good to go. Cool, cool, cool. We get the building rune. So the runes just help give you unlock the codexes, which we will pick up while we're in here as well. I think we have another fight here. We do. I've already repaired some armor. We don't have any wounds, so another level 5 fight. Bring it on, bring it on. And so far we had the red cross and the yellow circle. Just got to remind myself of these things. Okay, so we're fairly spread out again. There are likely more enemies this fight because there are more of them moving in between our turns. And our first creeper is coming in from the left. I do try to put my main, like our ally, in the middle. Just because they will otherwise run off and do stupid things. And that is what we're trying to avoid happening. I can bring my spearman back in to protect here, so that's fine. And what I might try to do here is really group up in this location. Gosh, I'm used to having like 4 or 5 people with torches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just making sure all my squad members are here. And I think we're good to go. Alright, so I've got a couple of things coming in from that side to begin with. And one more right over there. Alright, let's kick this off with... Can I get more? No. Alright, let's kick this off with a barrage in that direction. One more rat, 2 more rats hit. Third mole rat coming in on the other side. And here we have our first creeper getting ready to come in as well. Now the creeper can't quite reach us, but I want to give him something to come a little bit closer towards. Alright, cool, cool. We do get engaged, which is good. Gives us a nice Valor Point addition there. And so this is what I mean with some of my tanks being able to generate multiple Valor Points per round as well. I actually think she can get attacked by the creeper there. He must have gone a different way. Alright. Now he is out of combat and can, or she is out of combat and can get engaged again, and hence generate multiple valor points per turn. Alright, so we've got 2 creepers in a row. This one can't get to us, and this one definitely can. They're already in our midst. Alright, so we're going to take out that mole rat. And that one as well, why not? And then I've not left myself enough movement, have I? To spot that creeper. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, and I do just need to make sure I've got someone with first aid over here for our friend. Okay, so there is a creeper here that is going to move. And hopefully go for our tank. God, it's going to be close. I feel like they're going to go for the archer. Let's knock you out. Run up here. And pray, pray, pray that you run onto my spear. Another mole rat from behind. Ah, good, good, good. Alright, another creeper in the zone. This creeper also can't get to us this turn. Do we want to move into a position where we could spear wall him? I don't know that we'll get a good chance for that. Let's take that, push that mole rat out of combat. Very nice, and we'll save a valor point and we won't spear wall this round. I do want to shoot this creeper, but I don't want to knock him back into darkness. And we've got one more creeper, so I think that was like 5 creepers, maybe? 4 or 5. Alright. Good, good. And we're just moving down so that we can get a little bit closer so that we've got someone with first aid to assist. Oh man, I love the tomb. The tomb is actually like one of my favorite bits of the game. I just think it's a lot more intense than the other sections, where you really have to be on point with positioning, particularly with a party like this, or else it just can end bad so quickly. All right, so we got a ton of mole rats up here and a creeper to deal with, and only 3 characters, one of who is on half health. Alright, new round. This creeper, where are you now? Sort of sitting up here in the middle. Let's try get a little bit of light up there. Like this. And hope he still runs into that. Oh no, okay. And the mole rat triggers our spear attack instead. Oh, we've got a double creeper, okay. So that's stripped off his armor. His armor is gone. And this creeper is up next. Alright. After the mole rat. Okay, let's try that. Oh, no, it didn't trigger him. Alright, Spearman dying. We've got the Valor, so we can handle that. Really, when these other creepers move, that I'm going to be nervous. I think I'll be able to stop that one well enough. Got 2 spearmen down here. Actually wondering, I think I'm going to need to send another one up to help out in the top. I don't think that's going to help much. He can take another hit from the mole rat, no probs. Our archer can heal and kill a rat, but not another creeper yet. What to do we want to do here. Alright, we are going to take out the mole rat. Heal the wounded soldier. And pretty much stand there so that anything coming from this side will hit the archer. I'm going to galvanize just to get the extra valor points back, so that we're on full valor, so I can be a little bit more confident in pretty much just spamming my skills to try to keep these two alive up here. I cannot believe that that creeper didn't get hit by his attack of opportunity there. Now, if I get this archer out of the way... Let's just do that. That'll be alright for now. Alright. Good archer taking a hit. And we have Creeper 1, who is not in combat yet, and Creeper 2, who will move into combat. So we need to use a Spearman here. Kind of want to push this guy out of combat a little. Didn't happen. Was going to try provoke an attack of opportunity. And this creeper will run in and take a couple of hits, so that'll be fine. One from the archer. One from the spearman. Alright, and we'll just get another attack off there before running up this way to try to assist. Hoping there's nothing in the darkness hiding, waiting for us. Okay, so we've got another creeper coming out of the works, likely to run in and kill our tank. Ouch. Okay. Either going to kill the tank or the archer. Let's put some defense up. I don't think we could run that far, even if we disengage, and we need the light to stay here. Thank goodness my torch strike wasn't going to hit my own character there as well. This one is burning, so I want to just move away slightly. And this character has heal, this character has heal. So we've got two characters with heal. Let's pop another heal on Hamad and see whether it's going to be enough to just survive a rat attack at least. And I feel like our archer can actually survive if the creeper hits it. So let's see what happens. Does go for the tank. Does kill the tank. We're alright though. And our ranger over here, still alive, 20 health. Going alright, going alright. Okay. So we definitely need to finish this creeper off first. We've got 4 creepers going one after the other here. One down. Good start, good start. Alright, let's spam some abilities. That creeper will go down as well, so that's fine. Let's start heading over here. I wonder whether you can target that one. Let's try it. Okay, this creeper is up next, so we have to get him out of there. He cannot walk away. The archer cannot get to him. And our spearman is in theory still doing that. Okay. Well, I think where I have positioned my people means we are going to lose a tank here. I can disengage from combat here and run my archer around. And maybe get the creeper to attack him instead. Maybe. Big maybe though. Alright, let's take out the rat. Okay, no, we can now run around. Heal him. So at least if the creeper hits him, that's fine. And let's get a valor point back in support. Alright, down he goes again, down he goes. Not out of it yet. As long as this rat doesn't hit him too. Alright, so we are... We're gonna copy hit there. We can do that, that's fine. We're gonna copy hit there. Also, I guess, going to be fine. We cannot let this rat hit him, though. So... we have got to do something about it. Alright. Rat down. Not going to help at all. Alright. Spearman back on death's door again. And this mole rat, I do not know where it is. If it comes out of the woodworks to score a kill, that will be disappointing. No, it's coming in from the south, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. This creeper's going to heal up whenever he attacks. Okay, I would prefer to get this mole rat attacking me. (23 health). The only two characters who haven't done anything are both dying up there. Okay, there's another mole rat. Where's this mole rat? Also down to the south. Okay. So if both of them target my friend here, she will be in trouble. This guy cannot take any more hits though. So he's going to have to hang back. She is going to get hit once, most likely twice. And I will have to heal her. And that will be that. Alright, which creeper hasn't gone? I don't know where this one is. Oh, he's way to the south still. Okay, cool. That's lucky for us. Alright, you can't move until you move. Have you already moved? I've got 2 characters to go. I can't cancel his spill wall. I cannot use the skill and I cannot cancel the skill. Okay. I just get to end their turn then. And end his turn as well. Alright, nice. Okay, so that's that mole rat. Sweet. Another mole rat coming up. And then we got a creeper there. Okay. You are going to have to stand in front this turn, Gabner. You have got full armor and full health though, so you will do it no problems. Let's heal our Spearman, because then that Spearman can actually lock them down. And let's try take one of these creepers out. Not going to try surround him or anything fancy, just going to try for a good old surround. Okay, now let's cancel the wall you were using. Let's knock you back there. And let's stop you in place. Let's do the same again to you, except you're going to take a bit of extra damage here. Ah, good. I like this. I like the way this is looking now. I'm starting to feel much more confident. I could put 2 spears down, but it doesn't actually help at all. So let's just get another Valor point back. And Gabner can take another couple of hits at least. Alright, I think we know where everyone is except this creeper down the bottom, who I will send a Spearman back to help deal with. Now, do not run so far forward that you are putting yourself in creeper's harm's way. Oh, you are. Okay, you know what? Melende, take one for the team. Death's door for you as well. You are still not healed, so you... Oh, no, don't let him get out of darkness. Or into darkness, I should say. Okay. Creeper to the south is moving first. So, let us prepare a speary welcome. Knock him back. Fix him in place. Followed by a quick heal just in case. Now, I'm not going to shoot the creeper. Otherwise, I'll knock him back and trigger the attack of opportunity. But he will actually get to move on his turn, which I am aiming to avoid. I will engage him. Just because I can. And we'll kill him. Awesome. Alright, the battle is won. That was bloody close. Oh my goodness, level 5 creepers in the ruins. They are terrifying. Alright, 4 wounds, we can heal all of those. Our armor is shot. And let's go digging in some sandstone. Ah, that was fun. As I said, the tomb is definitely one of my favorite areas. Just intense battles that you can't predict anywhere near as much as the other other battles. So when you explore this relic, you do have a little icon on here as well. If you just hold your mouse over that, you'll discover a new rune as well. That's one of the other secrets of the area. Now we are fairly well weighted down here, carrying a bunch of animal carcasses and a bunch of sandstone. I'm actually going to drop a bunch of, like all the sandstone. It's worth nothing. We don't use it for anything really. And I am just hoping we don't get a surprise attack in here. Alright, pick up some more fragments, check the third body, and get our key. And we have the blue hourglass. You can use a little bit of extra light to proceed cautiously here as well, which is useful. And I am avoiding this bucket. I do not want to fight another bunch of creepers in these ruins. I am just too beaten up, and I do not have enough torches on me. So we had the blue hourglass, the yellow circle, and the red cross. And that should be our combination. Awesome. I think saying it out loud to you on the video actually helps with the ruins sometimes. And whew, we are making our way to the exit now. I have to say, this is actually one area, like taking the gems out of the eyes. I was super worried there was going to be another attack the first time that I was in here. Alright, so we've explored all the bodies. We have got our chest key. All of our ruins fragments. And normally this is where she leaves you, our friend. There we go. You just got to hop back into the ruins. And we got through without resting in the ruins as well, which was also nice. Okay, so we're going to eat a bunch of these carcasses because they are stupid heavy and we actually don't have any ability to use them for meat or anything yet, which is a pity. We're actually not out of fatigue. Do I want to rest? I mean, sure, why not? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Getting rid of some of those carcasses, getting some valor points back. And we're on the road again. Alright, now we finished one of our contracts up north. Let's finish the other contract and then we will head back to town. And that will likely be a bit of a wrap on this particular video. So the ruins are definitely a fairly long and pretty intense section. I could have been a little bit more prepared, so I think having 3 torchbearers there would have actually made it a lot less risky, and just having that extra tank as well handy would have been quite good. Now there is something along this section right near the fog. Oh no, we don't want to get attacked by anything, thanks. No random outlaws for us. We want our contract, we want town, we want a nice comfortable bed, and that will be us for today. Alright. Oh, and we're looking up on the mountain. Okay, cool. No thank you, piggies. As I just said, no more fighting for us tonight. Don't need any more bacon just yet. Alright, and our mob are over the back. I'm just going to run around the back because sometimes there's enemies in the woods as well. And we got another fight against hoodlums, poachers, and marauders. Level 4 though this time. This will be much more relaxing, not having to worry about things jumping out of the dark, taking me out unexpectedly. We got their leader over the back. Great, that's fantastic because it means one of my tanks can start nice and close to him. Ooh, I still have my torches equipped. That's a small mistake. Hopefully it won't cost me too badly. Hoodlums are. Mard is my guy who's good with the spear. And that hoodlum's up as well. Alright, so What we're going to do is, first of all, let us stop this hoodlum from getting anywhere. Let us also stop this hoodlum from getting anywhere. I run over here, I still feel like I'm the closest. One down. Two down. This Marauder will hit Hamad quite hard. And we've got the poachers that'll start coming into. Okay, so the poachers will also knock us out of combat with the leader. So I sort of wish I'd switched them and had one of them run in on the poacher to start with, and then and then the other one run in on the leader. Because at the moment now I can't reach the poacher. Let's reduce damage taken. And we will just engage him to try to reduce the damage that this poacher does on his first shot. I don't want to set him on fire. Excuse me. Because then he will set me on fire too. This Marauder doing a critical hit will hurt. So I can only cop one more of those, and I don't want this poacher to shoot for a critical hit either. So we are going to run down and re-engage now. Probably should have gone with my pound attack first. Oh well. Um, 9 to 18. Okay, so the poacher's very unlikely to kill him. So I'm actually going to go and shut this Marauder down as well. Could kill him, unlikely, doesn't, and Gavner could have run in and healed him anyway. Keep going on the hoodlums here, and I might even line this up for both of those two. Gavner is definitely going to have to do a heal there. Ooh, so close. If only it had been a critical. $11 damage. Okay, so they're not acting first. You are and you are. Now, I still can't run over and engage you unless I disengage that. Okay, so just run over nice and close and see if this poacher will run away, maybe even into my archer shot, who knows. Let's stand close, but I'm not going to waste another Valor point because I've only got 2 remaining. Oh, so close. Alright, next up is their leader. I would like to weaken him again, so I shall. He's got weakening for a few turns, but what can we do? 4 to 7 and 11. No, that's not going to be enough. Will be enough if I go and stab him, though. Kind of prefer to lock this Marauder down. Melende can take the hit. Come on, get him with the arrow. Very nice. And we'll just start getting set up to help over on the other side as well. Okay, so the Marauder goes first, which is good for us. Take him out. Stop him from doing anything, and then I would like to run our archer closer. So we might head down, gather some more valor points. Get rid of him. Just going to get a heal on Lorhan while I remember to take poison off. Ooh, and see, so he was close enough there that he still got his attack in, which is not the best for us, but we'll just heal. We will move back, and then we'll let Gabner take the shot there from the poacher. Okay, Gabner can get the kill. And I don't really care about using the torches now. I mean, I don't need them for anything else, so I might as well use them. And had I put someone over here with Wrath, I probably could have ended the fight already, give or take. No one over here is going to get there in time, so not much point in moving. And that poacher can't kill us, so not going to be a problem. And Gabner's shot should do it, either herself or as a retaliation. Very nice, very nice. Alright, sweet. Movement, thank you. Yes, we definitely need that on our protectors. We're about to head back to town, so I'm not going to heal up. And we will see how dangerous resting in this location is. No danger at all, great. Okay, so we got a bunch of rat bodies as well. Also great for eating, because they weigh a lot. And then we're back into our meals. Bonus dexterity. I've got 2 archers, but I mean, really, they're not gonna do too much. So I could quite comfortably eat that dexterity food, but yeah. Okay. So we've made 664 gold. It's a pity it's not 666, just because it's a nice number. And we will head back to town. Rest, recover. We've had quite the adventures today. Moving on from Bandit lair prep into the ruins. I definitely had not expected to get through the ruins today. I thought that was going to be the next session, so I'm glad that we did manage to knock it over. We still have not done any of the main quests in this region yet, so they're going to be, I think, for the next video, we'll focus on just knocking out all the main quests as quickly as we can. But overall, I would call this run a huge success in terms of we're well ahead in terms of our money. Our group is much better set up. We're actually approaching level 5, which is going to be exactly where we want to be. And I'm actually going to stop taking a lot of these random contracts and start just going for the quest missions and the missions that we're really after. So I normally only take, like, look, these 2 would both be really good because they're right near the Bandit lair. We don't actually need them though. We got plenty of cash, and so I think we will start skipping the ones that we can comfortably skip. Let's make ourselves some more medicine so that we're all prepped for our next outing. And let's repair our armor at the forge. Not there with you. Alright, we have a couple of little things we can sell as well, actually. A sword. Oh yeah, we could put our armor back on. What's that? 10, 15, 36, 13, 22. Yeah, definitely better there. And you've got 11, 15, so you can get an armor upgrade too. 21, 23. Oh, I've been carrying a bow for her all this time that would have meant she was doing a little bit more damage too. How embarrassing. There's probably a few people sitting there watching, screaming at the screen for me to stop missing these obvious things. We got a reinforced training buckler now. Is that the one that you get from the guardsmen sometimes? I think it is, and I think it's better. Yeah, it's got a little bit more armor and guard than our Taj does, even though it's got the same pictures. Alright, so we're going to get rid of our torches. I really don't need them anymore. Even fighting in ice and snow, I'm not kind of too worried about it. Sell off some gems, make sure we keep all our artifact fragments, because we definitely need those. Got our books. And I think we finally, after a number of trips here... No, we still can't make the longbow. Oh my goodness, I feel like that's like the 6th or 7th time I've gone to make that longbow and we have not had any luck. I mean, Gabner's got a +9 now, which is technically slightly better than we've got here. It's just that the vicious shot capability ends up doing a lot less damage. Alright, well, that is a wrap for this video. We were very successful, managed to get done everything that everything and a little bit more than I had planned on getting done. So thank you for watching, and that is CAG over and out.